you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Open right side is Okonkwo. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play here in the big game. 55 yards on the game. Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. He'll step up and run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
Ready? 65, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
On the set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Kevin Byron. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Bengals out and ready to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. On the return is Jones. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now here's 2nd and goal. He takes off.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Ready, break.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on 3rd and goal.
Gravity Lions.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Drop 50. Ready. Ready.
They'll hand this one off to Goodson. And he's going to be very close to the first down mark. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Yards on the pickup.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
On the jump. Nothing. 30, 60. Warriors, step. Come on. Six.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Go.
On second down, they'll run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Ready. Let go.
Here's a designed run. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Atlanta.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 70. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Rolling right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. They took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Dragon 60, come back team. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Check man. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
On third down, Jackson. Rushed to his left, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Here's the punter now. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Red. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Ready?
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready? 70 Lions. Sixty Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. They'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panther him. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Check 60. Check.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down. Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Ready.
Jackson from the gun on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Bengals take
And
over
he's going to be
first
brought
and 10
down after a
at
short
their own
return.
37
And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
18, Pioneer. 60, 18, trap 50, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
On first and 10, Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Come 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Warriors, 70, 19 tight, 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Metcalf coming across the field. He's gone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Got it. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ready. 70 Rangers. Mustang, come on. 79, 19 Tiger, 19.
Jackson now. Good throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Jackson looking to throw. To the right side and corralled by Thielen.
To number 19. Out of bounds down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings
The
up
Bengals
second
will
and
call
4.
out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bengals will cut into that lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cut 60 Bobcat. Warriors, ready.
Now, Jackson. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 4.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar.
Now a handoff to Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
19,
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
48-yard line.
18, pioneer. Traffic. Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Bengals 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. That one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that 1st down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Count.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Well, it's easy to take a look at the yards and say, yeah, that was a great run, Mike. But it was the journey getting there. I mean, multiple guys had shots at bringing him down, but it was the effort and the will to not go down that was the key to that game.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Second and 10. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up the 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Stephanie. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Let's go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Jackson now on second down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
60 Vikings, 60.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. Gain of 9. But it is fourth down.
60 average. Buffalo 18.
Throwing Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
Stephanie! Steph Curry, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Ready.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is second and 7.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Now, first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On the jump.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
68. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to run with Pollard. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play possibly not getting it down in time. We'll see. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Now a timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Now a timeout Atlanta. That's their 1st. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. Four quarters could not decide a champion. The pressure ratchets up, the rare air of Super Bowl overtime about to begin. Past midfield. He works free, right side. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
On the ready. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Come on. Hey.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to go into the end zone. They have tied this game here in overtime. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And after 3 prior defeats, the Bengals have finally done it. For the first time in franchise history, they are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.